Barking can be a cause of concern or annoyance for many dog owners. There are many factors that go into whether a breed is considered a barker or not. Energy level and breeding both play a key role, but those certainly aren't the only factors. In today's video, we'll be taking a deeper look into the Newfoundland as we ask ourselves, do Newfies bark a lot? Welcome back to the Fenrir Newfoundland show. My name's Franny and I'm a certified canine leader here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything you could possibly want to know about Newfoundlands, then how to become the high-level canine leaders that can raise perfect Newfoundlands. So if you're a lifelong Newfoundland lover thinking about getting one or just started your journey with your new Newfoundland, then this channel is for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future Newfoundland video. So let's dive into today's video and we'll uncover whether or not Newfoundlands bark a lot. Now before we take a look into Newfoundlands and their vocalizing habits, we need to take a look at all the reasons a dog might bark in the first place. There are a multitude of reasons a dog may take up barking. Some breeds were created to guard and alert their owners of trouble. So it would make sense for those breeds that were bred with this in mind to be more reactive and predispositioned to barking. Energy levels play another key role as to whether or not this breed is one who likes to bark. Dogs with higher energy levels tend to be more excitable and are more likely to vocalize their excitement. High energy or working type dogs may also bark due to boredom. It's an attempt to get your attention and engage in play. This is similar to them barking for attention or even food. They want something from you and are trying to communicate, though rewarding the unwanted behaviour, even unintentionally, may lead to constant barking. There's also defensive barking, which can be caused by anxiety or fear, or even a territorial dispute. It's not uncommon for a dog in a yard to bark at a passerby as a way of telling them that that is their turf. Canines left home alone may also bark due to separation anxiety. So there are lots and lots of reasons why a dog may take up barking in the first place, but it all comes down to an attempt to communicate with us. Let's take a look at the Newfie specifically. These dogs were bred to work alongside their humans. They'd help haul loads of heavy items such as lumber or help fishermen bring their nets in. This means that they form a strong bond with their humans and it makes communicating necessary. For dogs, that means barking. Though as this massive breed wasn't bred for herding, guarding or watching, they've developed other ways to communicate aside from barking. Some Newfies may prefer nudging or tapping to get their leader's attention. It wouldn't do any good for one of these poochies to scare away the fish while helping haul in the day's catch, and perhaps that has helped to quieten the breed. But purpose only plays one part in why a dog may not bark, though it ties directly into the next point, energy levels. Dogs with higher energy levels need more exercise and stimulation than those with lower levels. Newfies tend to be of the higher energy level, but can easily become couch potatoes when not motivated or prodded to go out with their family. Newfoundlands will love to play with their families, including the children, and want to be involved in day-to-day life. They're also an intelligent breed, which means interactive games and mental stimulation are also a must. Energetic dogs who aren't given enough to keep them from getting bored certainly will bark, and the Newfoundland is prone to boredom. This breed requires at least 2 hours of exercise a day to be kept happy and healthy. That includes interactive games or things that provide mental stimulation, such as canine sports. Newfies may enjoy things like obedience training, tracking, carting, and you might be surprised to find out that this giant breed does pretty well in agility trials too. Energetic dogs are also known to be reactive and excitable. When someone comes home, they express their excitement. When someone passes by, they want to let everyone know. This can make for a very noisy dog, even if they mean well. Sometimes they just want to be part of the attention, and other times a passing bike or skateboard may have alerted them. Newfies can go either way. Some of the breed are extremely laid back and non-reactive to passers-by, and others want to let the family know everything that is going on, though they will almost always bark if there's danger present. Newfoundlands grow extremely attached to their families, and while they may try to avoid conflict instead of engaging, they'll be more than happy to let their leader know when something's wrong. Newfies are also known to be prone to separation anxiety, which can be a major cause of barking. A stressed or anxious Newfie will bark and bark as a way to show it's unhappy. This is an attempt to communicate that there's a problem, but with any sort of anxiety, there's only so much to be done by the owner. It takes a lot of work to help a dog feel confident, and even more so when they display signs of clinical separation anxiety. Along with the barking may come other behaviours such as scratching a door until their paws are raw or excessive drooling. No matter the symptoms your dog shows, it's important to take your pooch to the vet if you think separation anxiety is becoming an issue for them. To sum things up, it really depends. Some Newfoundlands will bark for the sake of barking and others will remain quiet. They're an energetic and expressive breed that want to communicate with their humans, for better or for worse. But they have developed some alternative ways of doing so. Though barking can be a disruptive behaviour, and it's best to make sure your talkative canine companion isn't doing it in excess. Early training will help to stamp out any barking problems early on. Commands like speak and quiet can be used to teach your dog when it is and isn't appropriate to bark. It's also important to never yell at your dog, as this stimulates them and only makes barking worse. They'll get worked up and bark even more, and as always, if you think it may be caused by a medical reason, take your dog to the vet. They'll be able to diagnose any underlying causes and refer you for a behaviourist if needed. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit that like button, get involved in the comment section down below, and don't forget, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, as we have 2 dedicated Newfoundland videos coming here every week. So I can't wait to see you again on the next episode of the Fenrir Newfoundland Show.